Welcome, everybody. This is Panther Hockey. We are here in New Hope Arena for a makeup session here against Armstrong Cooper. Nolan Frank starting out on one wing. Owen Lent getting a start at center. Drake Waters starting on the other wing. Hatcher Hodge and Vance Hansen, his defensive partner. Zach Bohan in net. And the remainder of your John Marshall Century Panthers.
And now, time for your Armstrong for Wing starting lineup. At left wing, number 21, Nolan Wakefield. At center, number 11, Jacob Rocket. And on right wing, number 37, Lucas Rocky. Number 12, your captain, Tanner Cassidy. And his partner, Captain Colby Skolstad. Between the pipes, number 30, Charlie Knudsen. And coach, Casey Michael. Ray Bruce, Simon Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps, and face the flag at the north end of the room. The Star Spangled Banner.
All right, we're ready for hockey. Again, follow us on social media. Watch all the live game day action, player and team highlights on social media. Thanks to all our sponsors. We'll flash those up periodically throughout the year or throughout the game. Got a big week of hockey here. We got the Armstrong today, Faribault tomorrow, and then JV only on Thursday, followed by Owatonna on Saturday. Getting into the heart of our Big Nine and section schedule. Every single one of these counts towards, potentially counts towards our standings for the section playoffs. Bohan in net. face-off here momentarily. Lent stepping in for this draw. Initial face-off won by Armstrong. Armstrong wearing their home whites. Century in their away blues. Armstrong coming across the blue line, getting a shot down the slot. Bohan steers that to the far corner. Hansen brings that around to the near side. Frank is there. Lent chipping that to the middle. Armstrong turns that back. Hodge in the corner to retrieve. Hodge on the far side. He hits Waters. Waters tries to go cross ice. Armstrong is there. Now they regroup in the neutral zone. Turning it up quickly, moving it up. Shot save, Bohan. Now on the far side. Lent just flips that out and down. That should be an icing. Baltovic, Solak, Wiedrich, Palazzari, and Jocelyn out there now. Face-off won by Armstrong. They fire shot high and wide. Armstrong throws that back to the blue line, but nobody was there to retrieve it, and they have to regroup. Loose puck. Gavin Wiedrich on the forecheck now on the far side. Armstrong coming down, dancing to the middle. Shot goal. Catch that on the replay. Armstrong with an long exit pass, dancing through the defense, able to maintain control. Tucks that in near post, past Bohan for an early 1-0 lead. Ethan Wiedrich in for this draw. Tim Payne and Boston Collins on his wings. Boston trying to grab that loose puck now in the neutral zone. Armstrong coming down. Nice stick check by Tim Payne. Loose puck. Wiedrich taking that puck away on the far side now in the corner. He's looking for a partner. He rings that round back on the backside of those boards. Long stretch pass. Goes through everybody, and we have an icing. Armstrong wins that draw. They come out of the zone now, crossing neutral. Drop pass to the near side. Shot. That's off Jocelyn's stick. Now across. Now down to the far side. Centering pass. That's through everybody. Armstrong now to the near side. Shot. Bohan steers that behind the net. Now on the far side, Drake Waters. Hansen throws that back behind the net. Jocelyn is there. Jocelyn reverses that back to Hansen. Hansen on the far side to Waters. Waters chips to the near side. Frank with it now. He loses it here at the blue line. Now Armstrong coming through the neutral. Panthers up the far side. Palazzari chasing. Loose puck. Check in the neutral zone. Big check on the near side. Shot. Save Bohan. Face off on the far side. Ethan Wiedrich stepping in for this draw. Loose puck in the slot. That comes to the near side and out. Armstrong has to regroup. Armstrong now through the middle with numbers. They get that backhand to the net. Bohan steers that behind. Armstrong now circling. Now on the near side boards. Not able to get it up quite yet. Loose puck. Hansen's able to steer that out. Armstrong turns it right around quickly. That's off a skate, and Armstrong has to regroup. Now walking through the middle. Loose puck, it goes to the far side, and now the net comes off. Century still looking for their first shot here. Shots are 5-0 in favor of Armstrong. Solak into this draw. He wins it back. He try to go up the wall, not hard enough. Jocelyn now. He chips it back. Baltovics chips it up to Solak. Solak now coming down. He dances in the middle. Backhand shot, save. Solak on the far side. We win it back. Palazzari with a shot. Deflects off a body. Armstrong regrouping in their high slot. Now up the far side wall all the way down, and now we'll have an icing. Face-off win by Armstrong. They come out to the near side. Loose puck. Lent gets that cross ice to Waters. Waters now on the forecheck. Graham pinching from his defensive position. Armstrong behind the net now. Long exit pass. Panthers were able to cut that off. Armstrong now up the middle. Taking away by your Panthers. We throw that in all the way down the Armstrong end and get a change on delayed offsides. Tim Payne chasing now on the far side. Armstrong whiffs on that clearing. Jocelyn stepping in from the point. That gets taken off his stick. Down the near side corner. Austin Collins trying to get that puck to the middle. Armstrong steps up. They clear that. Hansen fires that all down as we tag up. Near side corner up to the point. Jocelyn with a shot that's tipped high. Off to the far side. Clearing pass. Out to the neutral zone. And Bohan hops on that puck as it slides in front of him. Solak wins that draw back. D-to-D pass to Palazzari. Now up the wall to Baltovics. Solak picking it up on the wall. He comes down with a burst of speed, getting around the defense. One defenseman fires a shot just wide. Graham fires a shot that's deflected to the far boards. Gavin Weidrich takes that puck away, gets a little bit deep. Armstrong quickly off. Now to Gavin in the middle. Gavin tries to backhand that low. Armstrong coming back. Down the far corner, Palazzari is there. Rings around the near side to Wiedrich. Centering pass, that's off. That shot's off Palazzari's pad and comes out of the zone. Century changing quickly. Armstrong all the way down, no icing. Graham goes back for it. He chips it up into the netting for a whistle. Shot, that's off of a Armstrong player in front. Up the far boards, Waters is there. Hodge can't get that out. Armstrong coming back now. Shot, that's off a pad, save. Bohan with a glove. Bohan making that save that pops out to the slot. Slides and flashes the leather and catches that. Rebound, scoring opportunity by Armstrong. Pass to the weak side, one-time slap shot stopped by Bohan. Tim Payne throws that to the far side. Collins chasing it down. Collins gets there. Centering pass just through Wiedrich's stick. Good opportunity there by this line. Out of the near side. Hodge chips that down. Wiedrich on the forecheck. Wiedrich on the far side. He gets bodied. Able to hold that puck in momentarily. Kicks it to himself. Collins picks it up now. Trying to drag that to the middle. Armstrong circling the net. Jocelyn able to apply a body and lose that puck. Jocelyn throws it to the far side. Now coming down. Shot. Blocker save. Collins getting that shot off. Jocelyn can't get that puck deep. Armstrong now to the far boards. Jocelyn battling now. 3-on-2. Armstrong coming down. Bohan holding tight to that post. Armstrong across. Trying to get that backdoor tip play. Gavin Wiedrich now with a burst of speed. He's got two coming down. Fires a shot high. You can see him put that on net and let Solak crash. Wiedrich flipping it up to the neutral zone. Armstrong coming back now. Out of the near side, Solak. He cuts in the middle. Tries to fire that in where Baltovics can get to it. Long stretch pass by Armstrong goes through everybody, and we get another whistle. 7:07 here in the first. Shots are 7-2 in favor of Armstrong. Armstrong with an early goal here to pop out to a 1-0 lead. Armstrong gets that across the blue line. They try to dance to the middle. Loose puck. Looking for it. Bohan makes a save. Now behind the net, Hansen. Hansen up the boards to Waters. Puck lost in the corner. Lent down there helping. He chips around the near side. Frank. Armstrong fires that through the slot. Waters is there. He gets it up and down. That'll go down for an icing. Weidrich stepping in for this draw to the right of Bohan. He wins that back. Rochester rings around to the near side. That doesn't get past an Armstrong player. Weidrich, off of Collins' stick. Collins now driving. Tries to put that off the goaltender. Armstrong. That's off to the near side. Armstrong backhands that to the far boards. Now they regroup to the near side. Now it's up the middle. And they're offsides. Weidrich almost catching Collins on a break. Let's see if we can keep using those stretch passes to our advantage. Face off won by Weidrich. Now to the far side, we've got Collins coming in. Collins coming in, fires a shot high. Down the near side corner. Armstrong continues to rim it around. Tim Payne is back. Comes to the near side boards as Armstrong cuts across the blue. Shot, save Bohan. Baltovics can't hold that in. Shot from the point, save Bohan. Hansen high up off the glass, that hits a stanchion, and Armstrong's able to keep it in, but they got to tag up. Out of the near side, Hodge back to Hansen. Hansen back behind the net for Hodge. Up the boards for Baltovics. Now up for Solak. Solak loses it in his skates. Hansen up the far side. He loses it. Baltovics is there. Turnover. Armstrong coming back now down the far side. Hansen is there. Out of the middle, broken up by Baltovics. Baltovics tries to chip it out. Now Solak gets a piece of it coming down. Fired on net, fired on net. Oh, got to move that sooner. Armstrong with a long exit pass. That's off a stick, no icing as they go for a change. Jocelyn quickly moving. That's off the stick, back to Gavin Weidrich. Up to Drake Waters. Shot, that steered just wide. Drake now behind the net. Lent in the near side corner. Armstrong quickly moving it up. Jocelyn back. Armstrong pauses, waits for a trailer. Armstrong working that around the far side. Alazari skates right by that, otherwise he got a piece of that. He was off to the races. Frank trying to chase it down now on the goaltender. Armstrong behind their net, up the near side boards. Collins trying to chip that to himself. Lent fires that all the way down, we should have an icing. 3:17 left. Panthers chipping that up and out, race for it. Boston Collins and Tim Payne put the pressure on. Collins trying to dish that to himself. Armstrong coming back quickly, trying to move that to the middle. Now at the point, across the blue. Shot! On the far side, Bohan's able to save that. one-timer right there on the back door. Bohan's able to slide over and catch a piece of that. Baltovic's on the far boards. He comes off. He chips to the middle. Weidrich gets a piece of that. The Panthers turn that up quickly. Solak in the middle now. He dances to the far side, loses it. Comes out of the zone. He goes back to his defense. That's tipped by a Panther into the Armstrong zone. Armstrong now behind the net. They ring that around the near side. Moving that up through the skates, and we'll have an icing. Solak in for this draw, loose puck. Armstrong picks it up. They come out to the near side. Centering pass, just poked away by Hansen. Baltovic's now. He tries to chip that up to Solak. Armstrong picks it up. They go up through the middle. Back to Solak. Solak walking across, shot, that's tipped. High into the netting. Face-off won by Armstrong. They circle back behind the net. Good turnover. Frank firing a shot. Rebound. Loose puck. Waters can't get to it. Armstrong coming down now. Shot just misses to the near side. Shooting through that defenseman's legs. Tip. Back door. Both hands there. 1:08 left here in the first period. Loose puck, Armstrong now to the far side, walking in, shot, that's wide. That one-timer just misses, bouncing over the Armstrong stick. Armstrong now cycling to the near side. Shot, that's high and wide. 20 seconds left. Armstrong really putting the pressure on here late in the first. Weidrich can't get it. He gets it up the wall, can't get it out. Armstrong now to the middle. Shot, blocked by Tim Payne. Puck squirts out, 1 second left. Well, that's the end of your first period.
He's coming.
Shots are 12-3 in favor of Armstrong. Cooper. They've been doing a nice job moving the puck. Panthers look a little sluggish here after Hockey Day Minnesota. Not quite as fluid and in that puck movement. Teams will go back. We'll get some fresh ice. You are watching Panther hockey. We'll flash up our sponsors here during the intermission. We'll be back. Here come your Century Panthers for the start of the second period. Once again, shots are 12-3, end of one. Armstrong doing a really nice job moving that puck around, cycling and moving. We show just our lack of experience. Such a young lineup that we have, so we got to be a little bit more physical, take our chances when we can, and play good sound defensive hockey. So teams will switch ends here. Off. Lent in for this draw. Initial face-off won by Armstrong. They come down across the blue. Dump that in behind the Panther net. Hansen chips that around the near side. Just beyond the reach of Drake Waters. Turnover. Lent now carries it out. He skates across the red, dumps it down. Frank on the forecheck. Now behind the net. Stretch pass, broken up by Hodge, but Armstrong gets it back, trying to hit that far side. Lent takes it away, he chips it up the boards, not able to get it out. Armstrong holds it in. Armstrong off the boards, Hodge is there. Sorry, Palazzari is there, now on the far side. Frank fires that in as your Panthers get a change. Puck rings around to the near side, Armstrong coming back quickly. Palazzari in the near side corner. Baltovics comes up to the wall, cross ice. Deflection on net, and Bohan's able to grab that. Off one by your Panthers, up the board. Solak pokes that past the defenseman, now chasing it down. Armstrong to the near side. Solak laying a big check. Armstrong now behind the net. They chipped out the near side wall. Baltovic's trying to come down on that. Gavin Weidrich to the far side, just misses. Panthers with their first opportunity in the period. Save. Bohan kicks that out. Baltovich backhands that out of the zone. Palazzari chasing it down with Weidrich. Baltovich with a big body, turning that puck over. He chips that back up the wall. Weidrich is there. He comes off the wall. Trying to get it up to the point, but Armstrong takes it away. Now coming down on Jocelyn. Weidrich. He goes far side. That's to Weidrich, his brother. Baltovic's coming down now. Loose puck. Palazzari trying to dance. Loose puck. Baltovic's trying to find it. And there's a trip. No call. Tim Payne sliding through the slot. Armstrong turns it up with a 2-on-1 of their own. Shot off the post. Collins coming down now. He's got Wiedrich and Hodge. Collins taking a shot from below the goal line. Now walking out of the middle. Shot. That's steered behind the net. Good chances here early in the second from your Panthers. Wiedrich backhanding that up to Tim Payne, just beyond his reach. Hansen and Collins able to keep that puck in. Graham and Collins able to keep that puck in. Tim Payne on the far side, applying the pressure. Collins creates a turnover. Now on the near side, Lent racing for it. Long cross-ice pass. That should have been offsides. Fire that high. We'll have to teach these boys what a rebound is. Too many right there as he touched the puck off the bench. Now on the near side. Run around to Hansen on the far boards. Up to Allgaier. Out too far for Allgaier. Shot, save, Bohan. Now on the far side point. They cycle it up high, now down low towards the board. Almost looks like we're playing a penalty kill here. Need to get a change. Up the wall. That's out. Far enough for us to get a change at the very least. Armstrong working it back to the middle now. Shot, save, Bohan. Rebound, hops over on Armstrong's stick here on the near side post. The whistle would be good. We got some tired guys out there at the moment. Especially our defensemen. Now, behind the net, loose puck picked up by Solak. Solak comes through the middle. He goes near side to Baltovich. Baltovich rips it around to the far side. Gavin Wiedrich is there. He tips it. Armstrong hard off the boards and out. Turning that back and around, almost able to get that to Solak. Now Armstrong coming back. They fire a shot. Bohan makes a save. He reaches back to cover that 5-hole in case it slipped through. Face off to the left of Bohan. Wiedrich in for this draw. He wins it back. Hodge up the wall. Wiedrich picks it up. He hits Boston Collins, streaking, coming down. Tries the toe drag to the middle. And a long stretch pass that jumps over an Armstrong stick, and now we have an icing. So good opportunity here. Collins coming down. He tries to get that puck to the middle. Can't. Wiedrich in for the draw. Collins up high. That goes straight on net. Armstrong wins that back. That pops out to the slot. Backhanded to the far side. Graham is able to keep that in. Loose puck. Collins just jumps over his stick. He can't get a shot off as that puck was bouncing. Loose puck. Wiedrich chips that to the far side. Nice job by Tim Payne. Able to hold that in. Hodge pinches. That squeaks by him. Now Armstrong on the break. Shot. Save. Bohan. Stands his ground. Face-off to the right of Bohan. Hansen. He goes up the boards. Lent tries to get it out. That pops to the far side. Jocelyn chases. Frank, he chips it up and out now. It's a race forward. He can't get to it first. Armstrong turns it back quickly. Armstrong to the middle, not on the back door. Shot, save Bohan. Just chipped that just out of his reach. Couldn't get to it, otherwise we had an odd man rush, and Armstrong turns it around quickly. Loose puck in the slot. Allgaier tries to backhand that to the far side. Armstrong now setting up to the middle. Shot, Bohan with a save. Back to the middle. Another shot high. Allgaier chips that to the far side. That's too far for Frank. Armstrong picks it up now. Armstrong regrouping against that far wall. Now they come to the neutral zone. Drop pass to the middle. Shot. I think Bohan gets a piece of that with his stick. Turnover. Frank coming down now. He has to hit the brakes as he got caught from behind. Now they get off for a change as Armstrong quickly moves it to the neutral zone. Loose puck squirts to the far side. Solak is there. He rings it here to Palazzari. Palazzari comes up now. He goes through the middle. That's just off Solak's stick. Now Solak chasing behind the net. Hung around to the near side. Baltovix is there. He chips it to Palazzari on the point. Palazzari gets it deep as Armstrong circles behind the net. Moving that around to the far side. Panthers able to hold that momentarily. Referees call tip as Graham goes back for it. Armstrong coming out. Good poke check by Bohan. Out of the far side, Graham now at the boards. Armstrong coming down now. Good stop by Bohan covering up that 5-hole. Armstrong gets it back deep in the corner as they start to cycle again. They chip it back to the defense, but the defense had gone off. Panthers able to get a change with 8 minutes remaining here in the second period. Now up the near side, just past Tim Payne. Armstrong coming through the middle. Shot deflected. Panthers toss that down. No icing. Collins down there first. Collins trying to cut to the net. Now we'll have a penalty on Collins. Interference is the call. Let's watch that on the replay. A little tangle up behind the net. Collins cuts to the front. Oh, that's kind of horse manure. He's trying to skate from around behind the net. Guy steps in front of him, so he gets a penalty. So Waters out there with Tim Payne. On this kill, this is a Bob's Construction penalty kill. Now to the far side, Bohan sliding across that crease to flash the leather. Armstrong making a thread the needle cross ice pass. Tim Payne, Hansen, Waters, Hodge out there in this kill. Now it's to the point, now to the side wall. Looks like they try to set up that Ovechkin type one-timer from the side here, side dot here. Side Side dot. Now they'll try to work it back. Yep. Backdoor. Shot. Bohan, another glove. Another one-timer from that wing. I like to get those one-timers from the wing positions. Now they'll try to work it backdoor. Yep, right there. 9-iron all the way around. Now backdoor. Another backdoor, yep. Every single time. Now he'll come to the middle. Oh, my God, we got to get that out. We got to get that out. Come on, boys. 39 seconds left in the penalty kill. Armstrong working it up now, coming down. Backdoor. Shot. Bohan with a save. Loose puck. Bohan gets enough of it to keep it out. 20 seconds left. Armstrong drops the blue. Now comes in the middle. Now they'll set back up high here and try to get that backdoor play again. Shot ripped just off of Bohan. Save. 2 saves. Penalty is up now. Back to 5-on-5. Collins coming out of the box to join the play. Now Armstrong walking in, trying to Michigan maybe. We're still playing in a penalty kill type situation. Armstrong with another shot from the wing here that Bohan finally gets a glove on. Bohan taking a little rest here. He saw quite a few pucks there in that power play. Shots are 28-4 in favor of Armstrong. Alazari now coming up. He tries to hit Waters, but can't. Jocelyn behind the net. He reverses to Palazzari. Palazzari now up. He hits Lent on the stick. That falls off his tape, and Armstrong comes back quickly. Shot. Bohan with a save. Bohan doing a stretch down there. I don't know if he's just tired or sore or maybe just taking a rest on one knee. Solak in for this draw. Shot just wide. Shot coming right from directly in the slot. Graham back for Hodge. Hodge up the wall to Wiedrich. Armstrong now regrouping. They go across ice to the far side. Wiedrich disrupts that. Solak trying to bump that off a stick. Panthers get that deep in the Armstrong zone. We haven't been here for a few minutes. Long exit pass. That's off Hodge's stick. Armstrong coming back now. Graham is there. He pokes it out of the neutral zone. Armstrong throws that back in as they tag up. Payne back to Graham. Graham comes out the other end. Long exit pass for Collins just off his stick. Collins now behind the net. Backhand. Oh, Wiedrich had come more to the middle, not necessarily the far post. Had it wide open. Pops to the middle. Wiedrich there. Now behind the net. Bring around the near side. Hansen, he fires that back in the corner. Puck pops out to the slot, and Armstrong comes out of the zone now. Armstrong keeping that moving along the boards. Tim Payne trying to chip that around and got caught though somewhere. Otherwise he might have had a break or at least an odd man rush. Tim Payne trying to get that to Collins. Armstrong hard off the boards and all the way down. That should be icing. 2:20, a quick period here, not many whistles. Panthers able to kill off a penalty. Bohan taking probably half a dozen or so shots on that power play, or penalty kill. Lent in for this draw. Armstrong coming back quickly now, trying to dance around Palazzari. Bring that around to the far side, just past Allgaier. Now Armstrong to the middle. Waters is there. Allgaier now on the far boards. He chips it but doesn't get it out. Armstrong to the middle. They just continue to work these wings. Drake Waters chipping that up. Armstrong's able to get a stick on it. And we have a delayed offsides. Wiedrich behind the net looking for Baltovics. He swaps with Solak down there in the corner. Armstrong grabs it out of the boards. Long stretch pass. Armstrong coming down now. Good defense by Hansen. Armstrong off the boards, walking in, shot, save, Bohan. He steers that to the corner now. Shot, that's off a body. Far corner, Gavin Wiedrich pulls it out of the corner. He just chips it up and down. That won't make it for icing. Panthers making a few select changes. Armstrong throws that back. They're able to hold it in the zone. They let him walk in. Shot off a post. Tim Payne now to the middle. Gets across the red, dumps it in. Baltovic's making a move to the middle, but he gets bodied and turnover. Armstrong now walking in. Shot. No goal. No goal. That didn't go in. That did not go in. Face off outside the zone. It's hard to see on that replay. Nonetheless, to our advantage. 15 seconds left in the second period. Now out to Collins, trying to come down for one last push. He's got Tim Payne with him. That's the end of the second period. Shots are 30-4. Your Panthers only with one shot in that second period. Oofda. Oh. Only one penalty. So maybe we bought some time here and we'll be able to jump out with the third period. We had some chances there. I think we got more than one shot, honestly. But they've only got one up on the board, so we'll see. The teams go back to the locker room, get a fresh set of water on the ice, and we'll be back. This is Panther hockey. here come your Century Panthers out for the start of the third period. Referee's about ready to blow the whistle and get us going here. This is Panther hockey. So thanks for joining us again. Follow us on social media: YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Still looking to get the permissions to that Twitter account, so we'll continue to try there. Bohan back between the pipes. Shot at the middle. Armstrong with a 1-0 lead here, heading into third period. Shots are 30-4, probably closer to 30-10. Not getting credit for all of our shots, so we'll see if we can put a few sure counted shots on. Armstrong coming back now. They get that puck to the sideboards. Trying to center it, that bounces off a skate in front of Bohan, and he gets a whistle. Lent out for this draw. Hansen in the far corner. Armstrong coming around the net now. They backhand that up the near wall. Armstrong across the blue, now down the far side. Look at that cross ice pass. Either hitting somebody in the middle or back door. Battle on the boards. Frank comes out of that pile with it. He tries to chip it around. Loses it. Now Armstrong backhands to the near side, gaining the blue line. Coming in. Back door. Frank can't get that out. Now on the near side. Armstrong walking across the blue, but loses it outside the blue line. Chips it up, gains the zone. Centering pass. Broken up by Solak, I believe. Now Armstrong up the blue line. Now to the top. Working this out exterior. Walking in the middle. That shot's tipped by Frank. You get a change here and a whistle. Solak applying the body. Armstrong now. They are sure content just working that outside, aren't they? Armstrong across the blue now. Now to the middle. Walking in. Shot. Tip. Baltovic's able to get a stick on that. Pass. Across the blue. Shot. That goes wide. Armstrong around the far side. Now back out to the point. Now down the wall. Palizari is there. A couple of sticks get caught in the boards there. Panthers can't clear it quite yet. Armstrong working it back at the top of that blue line. Nice body by Baltovic. Solak is able to now chip it out. Armstrong back for it. Graham back behind the net. He tries to ring it around, doesn't get much on it. Collins on the far boards. Graham being strong in that corner. Armstrong takes it away. That's off of Tim Payne's stick and pops out of the Panther defensive zone as Armstrong turns it up quickly. Shot. That goes wide. Armstrong now on the boards. They bring it back behind the net. Graham goes far corner. He chips it around to Collins. Collins trying to get it to the middle, but too far for Wiedrich. Truella steps up. He fires that in. Near side corner, Tim Payne. Armstrong able to chip that up now to the far side. Armstrong coming across the blue. Loose puck. That squirts out of the zone. Now to the near side. Drop pass. Allgaier. Oh, Allgaier. Allgaier had a head of steam, just couldn't keep his tape on it. Now walking through the middle. Jocelyn backhands that to Palazzari. That's through his feet. Now comes up to the point. Palazzari goes up. Trying to get that to the middle. Waters picks it up in the high slot. Now to the far side. Palazzari gets across the red and dumps it all the way down. Armstrong now quickly moving to the near side boards. Hansen to the far side. Nobody there. Armstrong picks it up. Another turnover. Allgaier loses it here at the blue line. Oh boy, a lot of skating by pucks here. So far, 5 minutes into the third period. Solak picking that puck up now, coming through the neutral zone. He's got Wiedrich with him. Solak gets pulled down. No penalty. Hansen back, he rings it around the near side to Wiedrich. Wiedrich pounds it up the boards. Now on the far side. Loose puck picked up by Solak. Man, a little sticky puck there. It's got a little jam on it. Solak skating through the neutral zone. Comes across the blue, dances, shot! Armstrong's goaltender's able to hop on that. Panthers' first scoring opportunity here. Wiedrich stepping in for this draw. Collins setting up high. Wiedrich in for this draw. Loose puck picked up by Armstrong. They bring that around to the near side. That comes out of the zone. Armstrong chipping that into the Panther corner, now up the near side wall. Back up top. Back door. Bohan with a save. Now to the far side to Collins. Collins coming down. He loses it. Now is a race in the corner for it. Armstrong throws that all the way down for an icing. Lent out for this draw with Allgaier and Waters. Armstrong running to the middle quickly. Bohan there with a save. And a hooking call. Slash there at the end for good measure. Waters and Tim Payne out for this penalty kill. This is a Bob's Construction penalty kill. Armstrong set it up high on the high. Sitting up on those wings for that backdoor pass. Out of the back door, shot. Bohan with a save. Again, they just work that around the perimeter, take those one-timers. 10-18. Waters in for this draw. Armstrong wins that back. Now they walk across the blue. Back door again. Shot. Save. Maybe we'll just keep this angle here and see what we can see as they work that around. One by Panthers. That comes out to the point. Hansen can't get it out. Now Armstrong working it around the circle. Oh, Tim Payne. Now we get it out. There we go. Panthers get it down. Now we get a change. We got Solak and Gavin Wiedrich out there with Graham and Palazzari. Armstrong walking through. That cross ice pass goes through everybody. Loose pucks kept in. Working there outside. They'll swap here. Now back door. Shot. That's blocked by Graham. 47 seconds left in the kill here. Armstrong working that now. Now back door. Centering. That's put in the far side corner. Now back up to the top. Bohan's got that pad down, just locking that in. .906, 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Collins stepping in for this draw. He's out there with Wiedrich, Hansen, and Hodge. Armstrong behind the net. That comes up high. Now to the far side. Walk in the middle. There's the back door right there. Toe drag. He shoots that high. 14 seconds. Out to the side wall. Now to near side. Shot. Tip. Five seconds remaining in the penalty, and finally Armstrong's able to get that puck to the net. Able to get that net front guy with the puck and just wrapped it around Bohan's stretch pad. Get that to the near side and get that to the front, and they can't body him out. Armstrong with a 2-0 lead. Tim Payne, loose puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Wiedrich as he comes down, trying to cut to the net. That got tipped by Armstrong, I believe. Loose puck, Wiedrich coming in. Shot high over the bar. Graham with a shot, tip, rebound. Solak going for this draw. Puck pops out to the blue line. Graham with a shot. Trying to drive that net and get a scrappy rebound. Solak back in for this draw. Armstrong wins that back. They reverse that to the far side. Baltovics is there. Loose puck picked up by Armstrong. Now down the far wall. Now up to the blue. Cross. Back door. Puck squirts out. Armstrong has to regroup. Here's your Panthers get a small change. Now we just continue to back in and let him shoot. Bohan with a save.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line.
Let's go, Wade!
The green light flashes and the flags go up. Chugging and burning, the yearn for the door. They definitely fast on an empty tank. Rolling close to the wild, they pour through the turns. The crowd sees both.
Face off to the left of Bohan. Lent picks that puck up. He reverses it here to Hansen. Hansen chips it up. Frank can't find the pop fly. Armstrong comes back now to the middle. Great save by Bohan. Flash in that glove as Armstrong tries to make a between the legs fancy shot. Face off. Panthers win that. They go cross ice. That pops up to the near side boards. Main cross ice for Boston. Armstrong's able to glove that and bring that out of the zone. Now they come back in the Panther end. Up the near side boards. Cross ice. Picked up by Jocelyn, comes to the near side. Long cross ice is also broken up by Armstrong. Armstrong coming back into our defensive zone. Armstrong now up that far side. Alazari all over him. Weidrich, he rips it around to the near side boards. Now it finally comes out as Tim Payne's able to poke it out of the blue. Armstrong turns it back quickly. Just missing Solak on that cross ice pass. We have an ice scene. Shots are 40-8, probably closer to 40-12. 12-15. 5:43 remaining here in the third period. Solak trying to chip it up to Gavin Weidrich. Weidrich on a break now, coming in, backhand. Nice save by Armstrong's goaltender, able to get a pad on that. Armstrong now coming back out of the zone. Out of the far side, and we have a whistle. So we're off sides at 5:24. Solak in for this draw. Armstrong back for it. They go up the boards. Shuela pinching that off. Armstrong coming back. They dump it down in the Panther zone. Bohan stops it at the side of the net and we get a whistle. Solak in for this draw. Picked up by your Panthers. Solak to the far side. Now he's got a break coming down. Shot goal! Jared Solak coming down. Put that high. Let's watch that Panther replay. Solak able to poke it to himself. Coming down now. Goes up over that glove hand. Pulling your Panthers within one. 4:57 remaining. Solak with the hot stick here as of late. Chipped up the near side. Frank can't get to that. Hansen behind the net. Out of the near side. That pass by Frank doesn't get through. Lent picks it up. He dances to the near side. Drake Waters, now your Panthers a little bit of life in them with 4:24 remaining. Lent behind the net. That puck gets by Jocelyn. Palazzari's there. He chips it off the far side boards. Out of the middle, coming across. Bohan with a nice blocker save. Palazzari in the far corner. Lent backhands that to the near side. Frank is there. He puts that back for Jocelyn. Now back to Palazzari. Palazzari now coming out of the zone. He dances a little bit. Now goes cross ice to Jocelyn. Quickly moving it up. No icing. Panthers getting a change. Armstrong moving it back quickly. Walking to the middle. Shot, that's high. Near side. Moving it up. Boston gets a stick on it. That's in front of the red line though, so we have a whistle. 3:23 remaining. Armstrong wins that draw. They go to the near side. Armstrong walking in. Shot, that's off of Hansen's leg. Rings her out onto the zone. Collins chasing. Near side. Good back check by Collins. Tim Payne to Weidrich trying to come down. He's got a race for it. Tries to get a stick on it. Good back check by Armstrong. Tim Payne there. Long exit pass now. Oh, great save by Bohan. Hodge flying over in the far corner. Bodies everywhere. Hansen to the near side. Collins chipping it. Weidrich chipping it out. 2.5 minutes remaining. That pass moves back. Armstrong goaltender plays it up. Baltovics is out there now. Got to stay out of the box here. No penalty here as puck loose on the boards. Oh, Armstrong takes it away, coming down the middle. Luckily, we're able to collapse and get a stick on that. Now to the far side, Solak just past him. Weidrich up the boards to Baltovics. That should have been an offsides.
Behind you!
Weidrich not able to keep that puck in. Now Armstrong coming to the middle. Trying to hit that back door. Again, near side boards, Weidrich. That's taken away. Now we have delayed offside. Baltovics coming down. Drop pass to Solak. Weidrich coming in. Shot off the board! Ah, Weidrich with a great opportunity to walk in, tie this up. Baltovics comes down. Just happens to drop to Weidrich. He gets a shot off, hits the crossbar. Rung around to the far side, stepping up. Empty net, we got 6 on 5. Shot just misses. We have an icing. 1:18 left, extra attacker out. Again, this game really doesn't mean anything other than record, right? It's just a good opportunity to get a skate in and compete. Got a timeout called here. Panthers try to tie this one up with just over a minute 18 left. Shots are 42-10, probably closer 42-15, 42-18. Bohan seeing his share of rubber, vulcanized rubber. Again, thanks for watching here today. Follow us on social media. Check out all of our sponsors. Timeout's over. We're going to send out Solak, Baltovics, Palazzari, Waters, Jocelyn, and Gavin Wiedrich. Baltovics will step in for this draw. Goalie is out, extra attacker. Now in the corner, Armstrong. 2 players on him, 3 players on him to try to control that puck. 1:10 and counting. Trying to get that puck out. Now we get it out to the point. Shot! That's off the side of the twine. Now up to the near side wall. 50 seconds and counting. Armstrong trying to get it out. Baltovics fires a shot that bounces off an Armstrong leg. Now behind the net, Solak, he spins, fires, centering pass for Baltovics just past the far side post. Gavin tried to work it out, blocked by Jocelyn. Now Armstrong coming back. Great job by Palazzari to grab that puck. 29 seconds remaining. Working that up the middle, the near side, Gavin Wiedrich coming down. Shot, that's steered to the corner. 19 seconds up to the point. Now down the side wall. Palazzari trying to hold it in. 12 seconds remaining. Armstrong fires it down for a whistle. This might be our last opportunity here with 8 seconds remaining. Couple really good chances there by your Panthers. Wiedrich will step out for this draw. He wins it. Tim Payne back to the point. Hansen, shot, rebound, loose puck, just side of the net, 2 seconds. Loose. Oh man, we had our chances there at the end. I like the battle, I like the fight. So after getting outplayed most of the game, your Panthers get a late goal here in the 3rd period. Pull the goaltender and really scrappy 2 minutes of play here. Can't get that last tying goal in, so we'll leave here. We'll leave New Hope with a 2-0 loss and head back to Rochester for a full week of games. Taking on Faribault tomorrow. Join us in Graham Arena. Only the JVs going on Thursday and then Saturday in Owatonna. So thanks for watching. This is Panther Hockey.